Bailey was like 2 and a half.
Messy hair. Messy hair. Messy hair.
Kids are so good for your self-esteem. Good morning, everyone. The wilderness is getting us good these past couple days. As you might be able to tell, I have a crazy sunburn. Christopher is over here.
I have a cold or something. My throat is in a lot of pain.
So Christopher's sick, and I might be getting it, but I'm drinking my emergency packets and trying very hard to stay well. We went all day in the sunshine yesterday, and I did not put on any sunscreen because I was holding a baby. And my hands were full, and I was like thinking about it, and I was like, I feel like my skin is sizzling and burning a little bit. I did not put on sunscreen. So what can I tell you? What a mess. This is what happens. I just didn't know how I could do it because I was holding and like nursing the baby. I was like, and everybody else was on rides and playing and stuff, and I had a sad baby with me, so I don't know. I just couldn't do it. My hands felt very full.
I was a sad baby.
You were a sad baby? You were a happy baby. You went upside down yesterday, huh? Parker is at this phase where he is dropping his naps. He has napped once a day up until now, but lately, if he takes his nap, which is kind of like hard to happen, and he doesn't want to take it, but we can get him to nap. But if he does that, then he's up until like 10 p.m. causing all kinds of mischief, and like he won't go to bed during his bedtime.
Nope.
But then when he doesn't nap, he is an emotional wreck by the end of the day. So yesterday, he threw away a straw that I said, you can keep that, buddy, don't worry. And he went and he threw it away, even though he really wanted to keep it. And then he fell to pieces. He fell to bits because his straw got thrown away. But then what happened? Mommy found the same straw on our way home, and now you have a straw. You can kind of see when he gets tired. Ballingers get like very pronounced under eyes when they're tired. So this is normal. All my kids have been through it, different ages. Bailey was like 2 and a half.
Messy hair. Messy hair. Messy hair.
Kids are so good for your self-esteem.
Hair, messy hair.
So Jacob wants to know if his eyes look tired.
Not really.
Well, do you feel tired?
A little.
A little. We'll see if Bailey looks tired. Does Bailey look tired? So yeah, Bailey started missing her naps at like 2 and a half. Jacob was like 3 or 4, and then Parker's a solid 4, so he's my longest napper, which has been good. They all go through this phase where they're either staying up till 10 or grouchy till like 7 when they go to bed.
Hey everybody, as Jessica said before, I am not feeling well. It's really hard to talk, so the kids are probably gonna do most of the talking for me, but I wanted to show you that since we had this map here, we went in to redeem our prize. And Bailey, you wanna show us what you got? Ooh, that's fancy. Jacob got one too. And Parker's taking a nap, but he also got one. So the kids are gonna bring his to him. And I'm gonna let them take it from here. They'll tell you what else is happening.
We're off to getting a lanyard for me.
This is the lanyard station. It is closed. But we're gonna pick out which ones Jacob wants, and when he goes to his night class, he'll be able to get. Who wants this? Look at that one.
2.
How cool is that? This one's pretty cool too.
I spend less money on mine because I already got one.
These are cool. Ooh, look at that one. That one reminds me of the forest.
I have this one and this one.
Very cool. That's what Bailey's working on. It looks like you've been working on some other crafts too. When we made Jacob's car, I got so much glitter on my fingers.
We kept checking it to see if it was dry, and it wasn't.
You can see a little bit on my thumb there, but it was like coating my hand. I went to get coffee that night, and the lady was like, "You are really sparkly." And I said, "Yes, I know, I'm a vampire." That makes me think of coffee, and I think we should go get some coffee.
Wait, I have something to show Bailey over here. Oh, wow.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Modern Times?
No.
It's a Charlie Chaplin movie. When we go to the coffee shop, they have better Wi-Fi. I'll see if I can pull up a clip from it, because that's what this reminds me of.
Why?
I'll show you. Coffee. And the kids are playing checkers. You can't move sideways.
You can't.
reminded me of all those gears.
We are off to dinner now, and Bailey did her own hair, so I thought I'd show that off for a second. Oh, what a fancy lady. Turn around. Very nice. Bailey is teaching herself how to braid her own hair. Good job, honey.
Thank you.
I caught her in the bathroom brushing her hair and putting on lip gloss, and she was like the happiest little girl that ever happened. And I was like, Bailey, are you expecting to see someone special tonight? What's happening? What's the occasion? And she said, no, Daddy, we're having a barbecue. And I want to look, I like to look nice. What did you say?
I like to be nice for special events.
Well, you look lovely. I hear your little baby giggling about it. So I have aloe vera coating my face and neck zone and all over, and it's a whole thing. But we are off to dinner.
It's so pretty out here. We're in a redwood forest, and redwoods are really cool. Many years ago, some of the woodcutters cut all of these trees down, and then all the redwood trees grew back. Around the stumps there are these like little tiny clumps of trees, and then they grow into this really, really huge, a whole bunch of really, really huge trees in about a few years.
Do you know what that's called? That group of trees? It's called a cathedral.
It's really cool.
It's really cool.
That's one of the reasons why out in these forests there are many rings of redwood trees. I'll show you an example in a few minutes once we get to a place that I can show you an example. Another interesting fact about redwoods is they can catch on fire, but once they catch on fire, their leaves and stuff are on fire, but they're still alive, and they can still grow their leaves back. All these trees were once one big tree till it got chopped down. It's really amazing. They're really amazing, amazing, amazing plants. I really like my day camp because we have fun, and fun is fun. We get to swim sometimes, play at the creek. Also, we get to do slip and slide. Well, in my class, that's the thing that we've been doing. At nighttime, we always have classes too. So today, we are going to go there early at like 5:15, and we get to go and see the counselors so that we can go and eat with them. It's a special day. And then at the end we'll play in soccer. Today I did a water day and I loved it. They sprayed water at me and they were throwing balloons at me, and they were throwing balloons at the teachers, and the teachers tried to throw the balloons at them. Which was the toddlers. And I loved it, and I love you guys.
Dinner was nice. Duncan was really good. He's been really good on this trip. It's been later nights than we're used to, earlier mornings than we're used to, and he's been adapting really nicely to that, so that was really nice. But I feel like with me being sick, it's put a larger burden on Jessica. I feel kind of bad about that. She's been incredibly strong. Part of the reason she had a sunburn is because I was so out of it yesterday and didn't notice that she was holding the baby like the whole time. Anyway, right now I'm picking up the kids and we've got another little like camp event that's happening. The kids are really excited about it. I'm not sure what to expect. Show me what you made.
Well, I had a patty and then I had
Cool. Jacob made this today in his class. Looks like you finally got your lanyard string, huh?
Yeah.
Are you ready for your last day of camp? Tomorrow's the last full day. Let's make it a really good one, okay?
Yeah. And we have ice cream.
Oh yes, tomorrow we get ice cream.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Clearly we're all very excited about tomorrow. Hi. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned that kids are really good for your self-esteem. We learned that you can't move sideways in checkers. And finally we learned that Bailey likes to look nice for special events. they shoot toilet paper up into the air. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.